Welcome back, everybody. Let's get straight into this. Continuing our Automaton Mesmer run through the Baron. Oh yeah. Oh yeah! I'm supremely slow. Eat that. Eat that. And let's ditch. Let's get out of the way of the door just in case. Let's get like that. No, we can ditch all these. We don't have the Minotaur, so we don't have to worry as much. Boop. Go forth. Ooh, I hear a troll. I would prefer to have a troll, if possible. Okay, we've got a shop here. We are an automaton, which means we can in fact... God damn! You're only level 6, you need to relax. We are an automaton, which means we can go in here without having to worry about anything. Although, it kind of looks like there may have been a troll in here at some point. Oh no, that door's open, alright. We'll keep the book, ditch that as well. Pop those in there. Let's see what our magic and casting is at. Yeah, we're doing pretty good. We learned our spell, correct? Why is that not on my bar somewhere? We won't use it, probably, but we gotta at least rep it, you know? We don't have a ton of money here. We do have a lot of fish, which is very heavy, actually. Also, I was holding on to it to get our leadership up by letting this guy eat it, but honestly, our leadership is going to go up naturally, so I'm just going to sell all these. Buy the potions, because that's always useful. And I'm actually going to buy these as well. Trading and appraisal, leadership, alright, all doing pretty good. We're pretty low on money now, though, so I'm going to hold on to what I've got. Okay, I was going to say, I don't remember if tins allow you to, like, infinitely scale your boiler, but they do not, so we're just going to double that up. We got some magic out of that, that's always nice. If we find a bandit mask, that would be sick, and also nasty. I dodge. What in the fuck are you doing there, sir? Come to me. Assist! Actually, I'll just finish that guy off myself. My scorpion was going the long way. Alright, cool, I guess. Always pick up jewelry. Even when it's bad, it's still good. Can we eat this? No. I think we can scrap towels, though. That's one of those weird ones. Maybe. Yeah. Like I said at the beginning of this series, there's a few things that you can scrap that don't really make sense to be scrapping. Hello. I see you killed a rat. Good on you. Things like towels and like leather stuff, like this cloak. It's just a cloak, but we can in fact scrap it. I'm not going to bother sitting at 100% boosted boiler the entire run. Whoa. Get back shots, back shots. Hell yeah. Brunhilde's not doing so well, but I don't super care, I don't think. We didn't get Minetown, right? Yeah. But, I mean, like, this helmet is probably not made of anything you'd actually be able to scrap. But I can. Actually, you know what? The mining helmet is not awful as an option. Gotta keep our magic down. Well, sorry, not our magic. We gotta keep our heat down, our mana. Anytime that we are not at 100, we should be casting spells to try and get maximum XP out of it as quickly as possible. Right now we're okay with letting our dudes do some of the heavy lifting for us. For a couple reasons, one of which is... Oh, we do have an Alembic, nice. I was about to lament not having an Alembic. Can we make anything? I think we can, but I don't remember how. You know what we can do is drink that. And I think we've already drank those ones, so that's fine. Eat that. While we're still kind of weak and squishy, I think it makes sense for us to let our allies do a lot of the fighting. We can work on getting our polearm skill up later on in the game without having to worry too much about it. It's not something we need to rush. As soon as we have a decent ally, we're pretty much set. And honestly, the Scorpion isn't a bad ally by any stretch of the imagination. But he's not going to be the one that we stick with throughout the entire game. Most likely, I should say. Our boiler is starting to get kind of low here. So, of course, we eat this. We eat that until we can't eat it anymore, and we still have these books we can eat whenever we need to. Along with these books. We actually should probably eat some books soon. One thing that you should know, if you're using a minion-heavy playstyle, there's a couple things. One, when you bring up this screen, if you hold the block button, for me, my block is right-click, but whatever it might be for you, you can select a command, press and hold the block button, and then hit command, and it will move everybody at once, right? Very handy. But something else you should know is, if I tell my dudes to move all the way over there, and then I continue this way, they won't follow me, because I gave them a command to go and stand over there. So they will wait patiently for me to return or give them a different command. It's getting kind of heavy there. So keep that in mind when commanding any number of units in this game. If you are giving them individual commands like this, like telling them to go there, make sure you keep up with it, because otherwise they will just hang out. Yeah, I thought this was Gloves of Dex. Do I need that, though? I feel like the Con is more useful to me. Let's give these to Brunhilde. Make her a little bit faster. Give her some AC, because actually, looking at her now, I realize she didn't have any gloves on, and she doesn't. Oh. And she doesn't have a shirt on either. Which really is, like, kind of freak behavior, you know? We'll hold on to those for the moment. Kind of weird to go into a dank dungeon and not have any clothes on. Like, what kind of dungeon did you think this was, Brunhilde? As you can see, I can move around with this and give the command whenever I want. I don't have to, like, there's no time limit on it. I can just select, press and hold block, wander around a bit, come here. I'm thinking there might be a troll down this way. There is. Alright. We want our Scorpion to fight him. If the Scorpion wins, dope. I don't think he will. But if he gets some lucky paralysis in, yeah, he'll kick his ass. And I get the last hit. We may stick with the Scorpion, not gonna lie to you. Alright, that's Cursed Booze. I just have no use for those. This is kind of good. Yeah, especially Blessed. 2 AC is better than Charisma. I'm going to hold on to this for the minute. I'm going to eat one of my books. Maybe the other one soon. But yeah, I guess we'll just stick with the Scorpion. Don't need the shield. This might be good boots, though. They are actually higher quality than mine, so... One thing you can do, especially if you're playing a class like the Mesmer who has a dog shit for strength, you can make a pile. Nice. Scorpion, can you eat that cheese when it's moldy? You should be able to. Yes. You can make a pile somewhere. And then just come back whenever with extra shit and do it all at once. The nice thing is the mana cost does not scale based off of how many things you process, so you can process an entire floor's worth of items in one go if you really want to, if you're really like that determined to pile it up consistently. Telling your teammates to eat things is a way to get leadership XP, by the way. I'm not just doing that because I'm a freak who likes to watch them eat. I am that as well, but... Oh no! Nice, got the block skill. I do need to get a little bit of block skill when I can early on because it levels very slowly now. I wouldn't even necessarily say slowly. It's consistent, but it is a bit slower than it used to be. Poison resist. Do I already have one of those? I'm not worried about mana right now. I have... Well, actually, I have 2 mana potions. I should combine those. I have mana potions, so I'm good on that front, and I need to go actually down this way. And I have plenty of things to boost my heat up whenever I want. Like, I can just do this. We're good. Oh, wait. Here. Let's bring the guys closer. What was that? Book of Light? Learn it. Why not? Technically, we can spam it for infinite XP these days. There used to be a cap on how much you could spam. Someday they're going to program the boulders to roll at a diagonal, and the thing that I just did is going to get me killed. Don't need that anymore. I don't really... Well... I already have a worn one. I'm not that worried about it, I don't think. This isn't a run where I'm trying to necessarily get max XP for every skill or anything. So I don't really need to worry that much. I am collecting the torches for the purposes of turning them into scrap, even though this scrap is mostly worthless to me and is probably going to get tossed at some stage or another. We'll see. There's nothing in there. There's a little tiny strip underneath this room I suppose we can go check out, but other than that, we are just about done. If we look here, they have the same mana cost. Do I have anything cheaper? Slow. I'm just gonna spam slow for a minute here. I guess I could do light, actually. I was just talking about that. Yeah, there's nothing. But honestly, slow might go a bit faster. And it's probably less annoying for you guys. Let's toss that out. There's a person alive? Oh, that's the shopkeeper. Yeah, we didn't find a bandit mask, so I can't attack him. I don't have polymorph or anything, so I can't look like somebody else either. It's a bit of a bummer, but not a huge deal. We already told both of our followers to sleep, so if we were going to get any XP from that, we have for the floor. The Conjurer, because they can resummon their followers periodically, just double checking everything, they can damage one of their summons or have them damaged by an enemy, tell them to sleep, resummon them, and that refreshes the sleep cooldown for that floor. The Mesmer does not really have this benefit, but they do have a little bit higher leadership, and you know, I mean, we start with the Magic Staff of Charms, so that's pretty cool. Let's do this, actually. Consume. 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 We're good. There we go. Maxed out. I like the Ring of Warning, honestly, more than the Ring of Protection. My AC isn't great, but it's not awful. So we're going to stick with this for now. I hear a lot of spiders. That feels very Shalab-coded immediately. So we need to have our dudes lead the charge anywhere we go here. There's another shop. This is actually my favorite shop layout. I don't know why, but it has this extra pillar with this special stone here, and I think that's neat. Okay, that's the Spellbook of Locking. That's not a huge deal, but we'll keep it, because, I mean, shit's free. This guy probably doesn't have anything we care about, but we can sell stuff to him. We're probably going to sell this ring. Maybe both of these rings. Let's see. But first... Oh yeah, Shalob's in there. Alright. Hold up. Well, Brunhilde is worthless here. Do I care if she dies? Not like a lot, not gonna lie. So I think what we do is we send our dudes in. Ah. Hold up. Wait a minute. Get some extra tinkering levels off of this. Alright. Now. Ah, he paralyzed Shalob. Badass! Alright, cool. So, sleep, and we got double Durnwinds, I guess, or however you pronounce these, and yet another magic ring. Cool. Really should throw this at somebody. That was handled very well. Honestly, the paralysis on the Scorpion, I hate to say it, it's kind of based, guys. Kind of a huge fan of it so far. It's been way more helpful even than I thought it would be. I figured it would come up. I didn't think it would come up that much. Are the spiders like in here or something? I definitely heard a spider a second ago. Ah, there they are. They're over here. Throw that at him. I don't mind using magic a little bit right now. What is this? We don't really want to sell or to scrap this. Ugh, let's go back and see the shopkeeper, I guess. Yeah, Ring of Warning. I thought it was based off of the cost of it. You can kind of see what an item is based off of the price. Except with gems. But you can have that. You can have that. You can have... Can you have that? What have you got here? I'm going to use this on that one. Okay, I'm going to use this on that one. Okay, just synth. I can sell both of those to you. That's big. Grab these levitation potion. I guess I'll buy that. I'm buying that just to get the trader value, really. Invisibility is nice. I don't think it's nice enough that we want the -5, even if we can take it off. So I think we're just going to get rid of that. And honestly, while this ring is good, +2 AC is not worth giving up warning right now for me, so I'm just going to sell it, get some money. We could try and buy a ring. One of these is definitely... I think this might be a magic resist ring here. Not sure. But I'm just going to hold on to my money, and maybe we'll find a better shopkeeper in some other distant freaking land. Now, to help us scale up our alchemy a bit, we can... Let's see, maybe this one? Yeah. We don't want to use all of them, but a couple of them is fine. Spellbook. We need to scrap that in the future. Alright, guys, let's get the fuck out of here. Man, there's so much jewelry on this floor. Ooh, massive. Oh. See, now this is just that ring we had before, but way better. Like, because... Anyway, because not only is this +2 armor class, right? It's also +3 con, which means it's a total AC increase of 5, which makes it 4 better than this. That's why we go up by 4. That's pretty significant. I think we hold on to this one for now. We can get rid of it if we need to, but we aren't going to sell it. That's the main thing. I still hear spiders. What are the chances of 2 Shalobs on this floor? Because I'm seeing that pile of them over there. That would be... That's impossible, isn't it? There's no way. It does sound like an awful lot of the fucking things. Okay, let's grab this. Once again, we need to get rid of some of the scrap anyway because it's weighing us down. Okay. And we'll eat this book we just got. And real quick, spam our magic down a bit so that we get benefits from our regen. Looks like our appraise is now high enough with our perception to start appraising worthless glass. We can eat worthless glass. I'm not going to bother selling it. I only did that other one because, you know, I was there. I don't know how much worthless glass is worth. Hold up. I forgot about that. And bippity-bop. Also eat that, please. Fantastic stuff. We're getting closer to those spiders. Okay, this is a nothing hole. Did I forget to pick up the pickaxes on the last floor? Shit! Ah, well. That's why you drop them by the exit, not the entrance. It's not a big deal. As you can see, even without pickaxes, we're doing fine on food. Certainly not an issue. Okay. That's a chest, not another Solob. We're good. I was gonna say, that would be like unbelievably good luck, you know? That one's decrepit. I'll give it to Brunhilde, though. Let's see what she was wearing. A worn cloak of protection. Let's see here, we got those. Consume that. We'll just eat these for now. Just a bunch of worthless glass. Toss out those, pick up 4 of them again, pop this. Oop, didn't mean to click that button. So this is why we held on to the slingshot, because now we can get our range skill up a little bit. Again, we probably won't be using range skill too much, but much like everything else, skill levels are XP. So, we won't get a whole lot of XP from this. I feel like skills level very slowly before they hit like level 20. So this is going to be not great for me in terms of levels, but I mean, it's still XP from killing them. And it looks like that is not a mimic in there. Oh my god, that chest was gigantic. Let's see what we got. Journal, eat that immediately. Got a scroll of fire and a blank scroll. That one we want to keep. We're going to put it there so we don't forget. This one we can sell. That we can scrap. Alright, cool. There's somebody like right in here. If it's a human, we will befriend them. That's a troll. Oh, double trolls, huh? What is our magic and casting? So our magic skill is very close to max level. So we're actually, I think, going to spam. The reason for that is, if we get our magic skill to 100, we can start using Dominate. And we could get 2 trolls on this floor, which is pretty massive. So we do that, pop this. It's kind of crazy how good automatons are at managing the hunger system, because it is their mana system. You do get negatives in your dexterity for having your heat be so low. I think it's under 25% or something like that. Somewhere in that kind of area. Alright, there we got Dominate. So goodbye forever, Charm. Hello forever, Dominate. Let's just put that there, that's fine. We don't need you anymore. We'll do like that. Alright, I need my dudes to get the fuck out of here. Quickly, quickly, quickly. I don't want them to fight the troll. I want to be able to control them. I'm a master in casting. I thought I got that to 100 as well. No, human! I was gonna befriend you. You know what? This will be a bit easier. Alright, so now we can dominate the troll. And we put him to sleep, of course. And we eat, and we eat. Get our boiler up, because we need a bit more mana. Although, with this troll, we actually have more control. Because they're trapped in here. So we can, once we find the angle, we can really take our time here. And just slowly whittle this guy down. Nice, got a level up off of that. Trolls are worth a lot of XP. I don't blame people for wanting to kill them early game. But having a troll army is, to me, more valuable, frankly. We want to get him pretty low. We don't have a ton of mana. Dominate scales off of your mana. But as you can see, like, if you watch our mana bar right now, yeah, it's pretty crazy how fast it goes up. Alright, that is as close as we can get it without killing him. Kablammy! Everybody come over here, because I've already made this area safe. You specifically go there, and sleep. I will handle the rest of this floor on my lonesome. Jester Hat. Jester Hats are sometimes actually good for Mesmer early on. Give me things. Thank you. Nice. So we get some scrap for that. If you know, tinkering unlock a chest, you get scrap for it. We got a circlet. So this is kind of interesting, right? Let's see here. We've got 20 base damage. It goes up to 23. We've got 19% currently. If we put this on, it's 23. Goes up by 16%. The thing is, if we get this circlet blessed... Actually, hold up. Does that give me... Oh, that's not quite at 100. Damn. I don't really think this is worth it right now. But I don't really like using artifact stuff. I'll think about it. I'll think about it a little bit. Mull it over. I'll get back to you, don't you worry. Was that 350? I actually don't remember what spell that is. Somebody in here? Oh, a human. Ooh, Spellbook of Opening. That is massive. Why are you on my hotbar? Be gone from me. Let's get this human on our side as well. Hello, Matthew. What a name. Old Matty boy. Put that there for now. Yeah, okay. Matthew, eat. Matthew, stand. Humans are so weak. They are just so bad. There's only a few of them that are really powerful. And admittedly, some of the ones that are really powerful are really goddamn powerful. But they are few and far between, that's for sure. Let's get rid of the Jester Hat. That was an eye patch. I was kind of hoping it was a bandit mask for a second, but no, alas. What the? I hit... Why is my 0 key not working? What? Okay. Was I in my inventory that whole time? Weird. Whatever. Am I losing my mind, guys? Am I... Chat, am I losing my mind? Hey, what's up, dickhead? Once again, just gonna farm some levels on this man. Technically, if we wanted, we could dominate him as well. Should we? it would kind of be disrespectful of me to do so, because this is the Mesmer run, and I've long been... Yeah, nice try, idiot. I've long been a person who is an advocate for buffing the Charm spell, because Dominate is overpowered. So it would be kind of disrespectful if I went really hard into the whole, like, spamming Dominate deal, which means I think I'm going to do it. Go. Let me in! I'm getting kind of weighed down by scrap. I have like 200 pounds of scrap. That's a bit better. A lot of torches now. There we go. We're getting back to a decent speed. Oh, Jesus, I heard my own trolls walking. I thought it was the end. Nah, we'd be good. We can actually survive a boulder now. We should not try to be super clear. But we could survive a boulder. I believe boulders do... Is it 75 damage? Something like that? They have a set damage cap. They don't do, like, infinite damage no matter what. So the exit's here. That's cool. I forgot that the exit was a thing I should be looking for. Kabop. Oh, hey. Another amulet. Nothing good, but another amulet. I wanted to throw this potion at somebody before we leave, but it's starting to seem like that might not happen. Obviously, I could have used the open spell there, but big brain play. Big brain play is to hold on to that. Because we get tinkering levels if we lockpick ourselves. Oh my god! Finally some good fucking food. Munch, munch. That won't last very long, but... What else am I gonna do with a rock? I'll eat that soon. I could punch those fountains to get some slimes, but slimes are kind of scary. Mostly because they hurt your equipment. And I just am not really about that life. Okay, we're gonna eat this. Consume. Wield. I probably should have checked what was in here before I opened that, but I have become overconfident in my old age. Light. We also don't really have to worry about... Oh, another spellbook. Is this light? Oh, it's locking. Already got that one too. We don't really need to worry about the durability on our spear. Even if it breaks, we've got ranged weapon options right now. We're good on that front. And we can always use magic as our fallback for quite a while. Because we do have a lot of garbage. Let's get in here. We can sell this ring. If we can sell the circlet, I think we probably will. We can't. Alright. Yeah, get rid of that one. And there's really nothing I care about buying. Certainly not from this guy. I didn't even realize I could go back here. Totally forgot about this. Ooh. Doesn't look like there's anything of value, but we did look at it. We checked it out. So let's head to the exit now. Okay. What floor are we on? 4? Alright, so this will be the end of the episode then, because we're heading to the rest floor. So after I clear the rest floor, I'll say goodbye to you guys, and prep for the next episode. I would love if there was occasionally a chance for a Minotaur to hang out here. I know it's a safe floor. That should definitely be something you have to opt into, but I think it'd be really funny. Alright, potions. Big. can't I combine these two to make something? Yes. Yes, I can. What about you and you? Do you make a thing? Oh, you do. Cure ailment. That's interesting. We don't really care about cure ailment. I say that, I'm probably going to get poisoned to death at some point, but... if you throw beneficial potions at your allies, you can get not only alchemy skill, but also occasionally leadership. So it's worth doing. God, I'm slow. Be locked. Damn you. It's a pie. Alright, everybody, come over here. Daddy got you guys a pie. Do I go with the circlet? It's weaker right now, but like it might be dope later. You know? Damage troll. Eat the pie. Nice. So stat-wise, we're doing pretty awesome for this stage of the game. We've just gotten to floor 5, you know, we're about to head into the second zone of the game, and our leadership is almost to 80. Appraisal's at 68, we'll definitely max that out here very soon. Magic is 100, casting is 98. We're doing pretty good. Our physical stats aren't great, we need to get our blocking up, which we'll have at least some chances of doing in the next zone. Let's eat you. I guess we'll hold on to the artifact helm for now. But we will wear the circlet. And I need to get rid of that spellbook of opening. And there we go. Alright, thank you guys for watching. Kablam. Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe if you do enjoy these sorts of Barony videos. In the next one, we will be fighting a lot of goblins, so that'll be fun, and we'll see how we handle an area that has water in it. Something that we're not really weak to, but that is definitely something we don't excel around, right? So until next time, have a good one, and peace.